Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Over here in Pretty Charm by Hazel, I share crochet along tutorial for all the cute little things, and today I'm going to be showing you how we can make a very cute small little dog, little puppy. So to begin with, I'm gonna just use this color as the body of the puppy, and of course you can use any other color. And yeah, so let's begin. I'm gonna use a 3mm crochet hook as well. So the first step, we're gonna be doing the magic loop, the magic ring, which I have shown you in earlier videos, but if you're a complete beginner I can show you one more time. So here is a ball of yarn, you put it over here, and here's a shorter end. Make an X like this and then turn over. Put your hook underneath this yarn and pull through this and make sure they pass, and then release your finger. Well, if you don't get it, I'm gonna just do one more time. Here you make a loop, make an X, and use your thumb to hold onto that X, and you turn over. Put this underneath the first yarn, then turn and pull this yarn through. Okay, then after that, once you're in this position, very carefully release everything. So now you are in the position where you should have your bow of yarn on the left side, and on the right here you should have 2 strings here and 1 string here. Okay, so now what you want to do is to hold in such a position that you can crochet, single crochet into this 2 string from your working yarn here. So you're gonna go underneath the 2 string, crochet the first single crochet. There you have the first single crochet into the magic loop. Now we need to do 6 single crochet, so I'm gonna do 5 more times. Here's my second single crochet, 3, 4, and 5. There I have 5 single crochet into the magic loop. Now I'm just gonna use this hand to pull and close the loop. So for the second round, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be increasing in each of these. So altogether I should have 12. This is a really small size, so it could be difficult. So you go in the first, you have 1, insert into the same to do the increase. So here you have 1 increase completed. Okay, now you're gonna go into the next stitch, one, 2. So you have completed 2 increases. Going to the next stitch. One, 2, 3 increase. Now you're gonna do the 4th increase. Then you're gonna do the 5th increase. And the last increase, so 6 increase altogether. And if you count the number of stitches around here, you should have 12 stitches altogether. So you can see clearly, but so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now for the 3rd round, until the 9th round, you're just gonna be crochet all around here without any increase. So I'm gonna do the 1st round for you, and please crochet along, then pause the video and complete until you reach the 9th round, and I'll meet you back. So for the 1st round, remember each round has 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've just completed the 3rd round, and so now please go ahead, pause the video and complete until you reach the 9th round, then I'll meet you back. So I'm back. I have completed 9 rounds of single crochet, and now I'm gonna be changing the color. So I would like to change to this green, autumn green color. So to change color, I will hold a new yarn here. I will hold a new yarn here, and then, beginning, this was a yarn that I'm working with that attached to this one. I'm just gonna put them aside, and then for the change color, I will just hold the new yarn here and act as if I'm working together with the new yarn. So I do the same thing, but as if it's different color. So here I go. I insert my hook into the next stitch, but instead of going into the normal color, I will hold on to the new yarn, new color, and then I will just insert here and act as if this is my new yarn, like that. Then to continue, I'm just working single crochet for this 10th row on this color as per normal. So please go ahead, do 12 single crochet all around, and I'll show you next. At this point, I've completed the 10th round on the green color here. I'm gonna just cut the all yellow yarn here so we don't get confused, and put this yellow yarn away. And I'm gonna try to put all of this leftover string inside. Next, I'm gonna be changing to another color. So I'm gonna change to this red brownish color. So all the colors that I've chosen, as you could see, that they are quite muted, they are quite autumn-ish. This is a color that I like, and of course you can just choose whatever colors that you like, but I think they would look very cute. So here, like I told you before, you just hold on to the new working yarn as if it's the old one, and you work as per normal. So I'm gonna put my new working yarn here, put this green one aside so you don't get confused. So insert your hook under, and oh sorry, I have to insert into the next stitch first. Okay, insert into the next stitch and then yarn over on the new color, pull through. Here I have one stitch, so I'm gonna make 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead, pause the video and make 12, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've just completed 12 on this red color, so I'm gonna now cut the yarn, cut the green yarn so you don't get confused, and I will also cut the red yarn here and put them aside. So here I don't pull through. Now I'm gonna alter this color one more time. So use the green over here, attach. Sorry, I keep forgetting to insert into the, okay, here you go. Insert and then change color. And I do 12 again. So 1, 2, 3. So meet me back at the end once you've completed 12. And now I'm gonna cut this green yarn once again, and I'm going to change back to the yellow. No, sorry. I mean the red ones. Where is my red? Yes, I found it. So follow the technique of changing color that I showed you earlier. You just have to here insert into the next stitch. So now for this row, I'm gonna be doing all 12 single crochet all around again. So let's finish 12 and I'll see you back at the end of the row. Now I have done the round. I'm gonna cut this yarn and I'm gonna continue to change to the original color, which is the body of the dog, the puppy. And I'm just gonna do a decrease for this round. So an invisible decrease I've showed in other video. You can check my YouTube channel if you are not sure how to make it. So we're gonna go through the V that is nearer to you. 1, 2, then grab this new color and use it as your working yarn. Pull through, then pull through both. I'm going to do one more decrease, so altogether we should do 6 decrease to complete this round. I forgot to tell you that because the hole is getting smaller, so you should also grab some cotton and start really stuffing everything in here. So let me just do that. Just stuff everything in. I don't know about you guys if you have your favorite pen to use, but so far my favorite pens are really these. I don't know if you could recognize from the shape of it, but they are the Muji brand, the Japanese Muji. I love everything from Muji. They are so nice to write, and their papers as well. You should totally go and try it. Okay, I just stuff it like this because I don't like my toys to be very hard. So now I'm gonna do the next decrease. So sometimes it can be really hard to do the decrease at the end, but you get the drill. You should get 6 around, and then you can just close a loop here. At the end, it's just really small, so it really doesn't matter if you miss some stitches, or if you can't really or if you can't really do the decrease. It really doesn't matter because this is gonna be covered anyway, so no stress so much. Just try to close around whatever way you can. And yeah, so this is the body of our puppy. Now I'm gonna move on to show you how I make their little head. So let's put the body aside. So to start the head, I'm gonna do a magic circle again, and I'm gonna do 6 single crochet in this magic circle. So I'm just gonna go through the magic circle really fast here because I already showed you at the beginning. If you're not sure, you can watch the video again. Oops, I messed it up. So you see, sometimes it's not really easy. So here, and then do 6 into the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then you're gonna pull to close a circle. And now you're gonna do an increase in each of this. So altogether you should have 12 stitches all around. So 1 increase. Please meet me back, pause the video, meet me back at the end of the round after you have done 6 increases. I've just completed the increase round, and now I'm gonna have to do the 3rd round, which is 1 single crochet. And for this round, I'm just gonna use a stitch marker. So 1 single crochet and then 1 increase. And I should alternate this pattern until the end of the round. So 1 single crochet and then 1 increase. And by repeating these patterns all around, you should end up with 18 stitches at the end of the round. So pause the video and I'll meet you back once you've done. So I have done the round, and altogether I have 18 stitches altogether. And for the next 3 rounds, I'm gonna just be doing 18 stitches altogether for 3 rounds. So that is easy. So please go ahead, do 18 single crochet all around for 3 rounds, and I'll see you back at the end. So I've just completed 3 rows of the patterns that I show you. Now for the 8th rows, for the 7th row, it's gonna be a little bit complicated, so please follow through here. So I'm gonna do decrease, a decrease here. So let's do it together. A decrease, and I'm gonna mark it as the first stitch. Okay, so I've just done a decrease. Well, I'm gonna do 1 more decrease, okay, the 3rd decrease, and the next decrease. So altogether I have done 4 decreases. Oops. Okay, so 4 decreases that I've done here, and now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna single crochet into the next one. A lot of beginner kind of confused, you know, over here. So where should you do the single crochet into? Into here or into here? The answer is here. Okay, 1 and 2. So I've just done 2 single crochet into the following 2 stitches. Now I'm gonna do 1 decrease, 1 invisible decrease, and then I'm gonna do 2 single crochet. Again, here, don't get confused, you shouldn't single crochet into this stitch, you should single crochet in here. 1 and 2. Okay, then you're gonna repeat that pattern one more time. So decrease here, and end around with 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2. So I have completed this row. If you get confused, slow down my video or go back and watch it, and you can redo it, no problems. So next round, I'm gonna just be doing single crochet all together. So 1, place a stitch marker here. So altogether I should have 12 stitches all around. So go ahead, do single crochet all around, and after that you're gonna stuff some of the cotton in, and I'll meet you back at the end of this row. So I have just done the row and stuff in the cotton as well. So for the next round, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by doing 4 single crochet. So 4 single crochet. Place a stitch marker over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for the next patterns I'm gonna do a decrease. So decrease over here, and 1 more decrease. So here, don't get confused, you should go into this stitch here, decrease. Okay, so you've done 2 decrease altogether, and now you're just gonna do 4 single crochet around. So don't get confused, don't insert into this stitch, you should go into this one. So here is a right stitch. 1, 2, 3, and the final stitch, single crochet. Here you have it. So I have just went to grab some of the black yarn over here, and I'm gonna be doing a decrease for the next round. So just now I show you how to change the color. We're gonna do similar. So first you're gonna have to insert to do the decrease, and then instead of going through this yarn, you grab the black yarn and you go through here. So 2, you should have 2 loops on the hook like this, and then insert for both loops, so that you've just completed 1 decrease. Now we're gonna do the next decrease. So one more decrease. You should have to do 5 decrease altogether. I've done 3 so far. Gonna do 2 more. 1, and the last one. There you have it. You've just done 5 decrees altogether. Now you're gonna just have to cut the yarn, but leave it a little bit longer. So maybe like this. And then of course you have to cut this yellow ones and just pull through. Now what you would need to do is to tidy up this place a little bit. So here you will try to hide this yellow yarn inside. This is gonna be the nose of the puppy. So you're gonna hide this inside. This black string left, you should hide them inside as well. You could see that there are some yellow yarn over here, which I don't quite like it, so I would like to tidy up that part a little bit. So I will fix it by using my darning needle. Here you go. And just tidy them up. Make sure that all the yellow is covered. There's so much love putting in to just complete even just a small item like this, you know. That's why we really enjoy the process. Okay, now I'm so-called happy with the result. This is the nose for the dog, for the puppy. I keep saying that is a dog. And then I'm gonna also tie the little like that. Cut the yarn and of course try to hide them. Try to hide it as much as I can. Okay, I'm happy with it now. You see? So this is gonna be the head of the dog, of the puppy. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to we're gonna sew in the eyes in the end, because we want to look overall how it looks and feel like to have a better judgment. But now I'm gonna show you how to make 2 little ears. I don't know why, but for the ears, instead of using the color of the body, I would like to use this fluffy cute bare yarn instead. So I'm gonna try it and then let you know how it looks like. But I think it's gonna look super cute. It's gonna be like a poodle, you know. So I'm gonna try it, and yeah, you should go and get some of these. They're super soft and cute. So for the ears, I'm gonna make a magic circle again. Yeah, we have magic circle everywhere. So magic circle, and then I'm going to, well, just so you know that this yarn is quite difficult to work with, I'm gonna make 3. 1, 2, 3 single crochet. Yeah, so this yarn is quite difficult to work with just because you can't really see where exactly your stitches are, so you have to do a bit of a guessing work, I guess, but it's fine. Even if you miss a stitch, it's really fine. So now it's not possible for me to pull my magic circle, which I don't understand why, so I will have to unravel it and do it again. So I have actually managed to pull through my magic circle, which is great. And now I'm going to do an increase for the next round, which honestly it's gonna be very difficult for me to find out where is my stitch, you know, so I'm just gonna go by feeling, to be honest. So I'm gonna do an increase. 3 increase altogether. So 1, try to feel that it is in the same stitch, and then 2, and 3. So that was my increase. And I'm gonna do one more time. A single crochet all around. So like I mentioned, it's really difficult to feel it. So really, if you don't get it, it's fine. So when you work with this yarn, you can really just base on your feeling a little bit. Okay, I've just done single crochet, like 3 single crochet, and I feel that it's good enough for the ears. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna cut the yarn here and pull through. Yay. So that is one side of my ears. I'm gonna do one more time. One more time for the other ears. So please go ahead using the patterns, or you know, just however you want it, because if you work with this yarn, and then meet me back at the end. So I've completed the other ears, and I'm gonna cut the yarn now. Now, just so you know that if you just happen not to have this kind of fluffy yarn and you can't really improvise on how to do the ears, I will put the real patterns if you decided to just use a cotton yarn, because it needs to be neater, right? So I will put the pattern at the description here, and you can follow it if you decided to use cotton yarn. But if you have fluffy yarn like me, you can just really improvise it a little bit. So I think it's turned out super cute. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sew the ears together, and it's gonna be difficult with this yarn, but try to see where the long part is. That's where you want the ears to be, right? So here. Now you have to realize that this is the head of the puppy, and you're gonna just sew the ear somewhere around here. So please go ahead and use your creativity to do it, and I'll meet you back to show you my results as well. So I've completed the ears for the puppy, and it's gonna sit on the body like this. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how I make the 4 legs for the dog, for the puppy. So I'm gonna go back and use this color, and you need to make 4 of that. So the first one, you're gonna have to do a magic circle once again. So please go ahead and do the magic circle, and then after that you will have to do 3 single crochet into that magic circle. So here I have the magic circle. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. And then you're gonna pull to close the magic circle. Then for the next round, you're gonna have to do an increase. So altogether you should have 6 stitches all around. So 1, 2, increase. Three, increase. So you have 3 increase all together here. And then for the next 2 rounds, you're just gonna crochet all around. So 6 single crochet all together. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So over here, remember you should turn your work like this. It's gonna be a little bit tight, but this is the right side of work. Now I'm gonna do one last row, so it's just 6 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have done. Now I'm just gonna cut the yarn, pull through, and I'm gonna do 3 more of this. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 more and I'll meet you back to show you. Hello guys, so I'm back and I wanted to share with you that I have done 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the little puppy, and I also have his body here, and I also have the head, and yeah, so now I'm gonna make a little tail as well as a little beret, the little French hat for the puppy. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how to make the tail now. So to make the tail, you would need to again make a magic circle, and over here, if you recall, I have make an X here and insert my hook this way to make a little magic circle here, and make sure that I have my working yarn this side and the one that is double are here in this position. So 1, I'm going to make 4 single crochet into this magic circle. So I have just made 1, 2, now 3 and 4. So make with me 4 magic circle. Then I'm gonna close the circle by pulling this strand of yarn. Now for round 2, I'm just gonna, make single crochet all around here. So I have made 4, which means that I'm gonna have to make 4 single crochet around. So please go ahead, do it, and I'll meet you back. So as you could see that everything is really small here, so that's why it took me some time to find the stitch to insert. So I've just done the second round, and now I'm gonna do one more round with just 4 single crochet. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 1, 2, up, 3, try your best, guys, and 4. And I'm gonna do one more time, which is it's really difficult. Okay, and I'm gonna do one more time, which is my round 4th, with just 4 single crochet across. 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. That's it. Then after that, I'm just gonna cut the yarn and pull it through. So I'm gonna leave the yarn a little bit longer like this, and I'm just gonna pull it through. So it's really simple. This is going to be the little tail. So now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put the tail aside, and I'm gonna show you how I make the little hat for this little puppy. And over here I decided to choose the color. I've decided to choose this color because it's the same as the patterns that we have over here, so it's gonna be cute. Now for the first round, I'm just gonna make 6 single crochet into the magic circle. So you know the drill of the magic circle. Oops, here we have it. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've just done 6 single crochet in the magic circle, and again pull it through to close the circle. And now we're gonna be increasing on the second round here. So each of them we will make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, so altogether we should have 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will start over here. One, and you insert again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for this round altogether, you should have 12 stitches. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now for the next round, you're gonna be doing one increase and then another single crochet, and then one increase and another single crochet. So we're gonna start one increase here, and then one single crochet over here, and then one increase. So that's our second time, and then one single crochet. Now we're gonna do the third increase, and a single crochet. Now we're gonna do the fourth increase, and one single crochet. Now we're gonna do the fifth increase, one single crochet, and last one, sixth increase, and one single crochet. So all together, let's count, we should have 18. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? So all together we will have 18 stitches. Now for the next row, I'm going to be alternate one single crochet and 2 decreases, but this time round I'm only gonna work on the leg that is further away from me. So if you could see here, we have, if you hold your work like this, we have here is the back of the work. That's gonna be what happening inside. So this is the front side of our work. Now turn this nearer to you so you could see the 2 legs, and what we should do is we should crochet into the leg that is further away from us. Okay, so I insert 1 and then 2 together. This is an invisible decrease that I've talked about in my other video. So I've just made 1 decrease, and now I'm gonna repeat again 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. That was the second set. Now again, I'm gonna do 1 decrease, sorry, 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, so that is my third set. Okay, I'm gonna do again, repeat 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. That is 1 single crochet I've just done, and then 1 decrease. One single crochet and 1 last decrease to complete the round. So now, oops, I have to make sure it goes through. Okay. So now all together, I should have 12 stitches all around here. Okay. And now for the last round, I'm just going to be decrease all around this to close off. So this time I'm just going to insert into the invisible decrease here, so into the legs that are nearer to me. So 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 6. So please go ahead and complete and meet me back. So guys, I'm back and I've just completed everything. So I'm going to cut the yarn slightly long, and then I'm going to just pull it across. And then for this strand inside, I will try to, maybe I'll just cut it short a little bit and then hide everything inside. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how I can assemble everything together, and then I'm gonna put in the eyes for our little puppy. So I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna grab a little needle that I have here, and now I'm gonna first sew in the legs for our little puppy. I think this is a bit small. So as you could see, I have insert both strands of yarn in here. All right, so I'm going to just first, okay, maybe I just show you the overview of how it will look like first. So over here, I'm going to have a 4 legs, but slightly tilted like this. So not all parallel, so that, you know, from far you can look like, from, if you look at this angle, like if you put them together like this, it's fine, but from here, it would just look like it has 2 legs here, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna just put like as if it's walking, you know, just to have some animation on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Of course, you know, if you like it to whatever way you want, is fine too. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you back, show you how it looked like. Now I have actually sew in the legs for the puppy as well as the tail for the puppy. And the last step I'm gonna do is that I'm going to sew in the head of the puppy, and after that I'm gonna make an eyes for the puppy. Now, just something I want to notice, that I like to have the ears, you know, kind of go down a little bit so it look cuter. So I'm gonna just fix a little bit after I sew in the head of the puppy into his body. Okay, so I'll see you back. So guys, I have finished sewing everything. Now I'm going to just use black yarn here to make the eye for the little puppy. So for the beret, you could see that I have managed to insert whatever the internal of the yarn over here, and I'm just gonna cut it off a little bit like this, so that it looks like a real beret. Now I'm gonna wear this for a little puppy. So I have completed. I'm going to make a little scarf for my puppy soon too. But this is more or less how I want it to be. And yeah, I think the little beret from the side is super cute. I hope you have fun making this.